If you're thinking about selling your home, you may want to check out our full-service flat fee listings, which are designed to help you net the most money when you sell your home. I'll talk more about those in just a second, but first we'll look at the Cincinnati real estate market news for 2025 year-to-date and compare those numbers to 2024 year-to-date. First of all, new listings are up 4%, closings are down 5%, median sale price is up 5.5%, median days on market is at 14 days, total inventory right now is at 103 days, while active inventory is at 49 days. It is still a seller's market, but not as hot as it was when interest rates were lower. So if you want to net the most money when you sell your home, you need a better marketing plan, but you don't have to pay a 6% commission to get that because it comes standard with our full service flat fee listings. Visit our site at 513flatfee.com to find out how you can net the most money when you sell your home. The average mortgage interest rate nationally right now, according to Freddie Mac for a 30-year term, is 6.62%. That's down 0.02% compared to last week. Not much change in interest rates over the last several weeks, although we'd like to see those interest rates lowers. We, meaning professionals in the real estate industry, buyers, sellers, really everybody would like to see lower rates. It is actually a little bit comforting that the rates have not been very volatile. So we were kind of settled here between 6.6 and 6.7%, at least for the last several weeks. Now, nobody really knows what the future holds for interest rates, including the so-called experts, who, although they do their best to predict, and they have been right before, they've also been wrong many times as well. So if you're one of those potential home buyers that's waiting on the sidelines, waiting for interest rates to go lower before you seriously shop for a home, I don't recommend doing that. Trying to time the market in terms of what's going on with interest rates. I recommend when it's right for you, when you have a housing need and you're ready to start looking, go ahead and do that. And take your time to make sure you find the right home, of course. But when you do purchase a home, I recommend getting a fixed rate mortgage. So if in the future interest rates go up, you're protected against higher payments because your rate is fixed. But also if interest rates go down significantly in the future, you can consider refinancing and getting a lower payment as well. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with a fixed rate mortgage. If you're thinking about selling a home as part of your move here in Cincinnati, please understand that the real estate market is different than it was here in Cincinnati and across the country a few years ago when interest rates were in the 3 to 4% range. Now that we're in the mid sixes, high sixes, we have been for this year and last year, and even worse last year as well. And in 2024 was even worse, and as high as 8%. We're generally in a higher interest rate environment where there's fewer buyers shopping right now because there are not really any buyers that are shopping due to low interest rates because, of course, interest rates are not relatively low compared to what we actually experienced a couple years ago. So there's not as many opportunist type buyers out there that are leveraging inexpensive money to buy a home. There's just those that are really needing a bigger house or a smaller house or to relocate to a new area. They have some sort of major life change that's prompting them to make a move. So they're still very serious buyers. So as a seller, you will tend to see actually fewer showings and fewer offers than we experienced a few years ago. So just understand, if you talk to friends and family that sold their home a few years ago, or they talk to their friends and family, there's going to be some stories of multiple offers, dozens of offers, even tons of showings, selling the first day, the first weekend, which was very common a couple years ago, not as common this year or last year. Certainly we can have those results in certain circumstances, but generally the higher price you go and the more aggressive you are in terms of pricing your home as high as you can, you're going to experience fewer showings, fewer offers, and a longer time on the market. But if you have any questions about interest rates or how to navigate the current conditions in the Cincinnati real estate market, whether you're buying, selling, or doing both, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. I'd be happy to interview as your potential agent in the future to help you to achieve your real estate goals. The best way to get in touch with me is to visit my website at 513flatfee.com. Scroll down the homepage there and click on the link to schedule a call so we can set aside some time dedicated to assessing your specific real estate needs. I'm Patrick Rosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty.